Hello, Irresistible Love Goddess. Welcome back to another recording of the Lovegodesss podcast with your host, Katya Melvin. Lovegodesss podcast is your place to tap into your feminine power, into your dark feminine energy, into your tapped on and turned on energy, where you get to become a love goddess in your life. Today, we are continuing our conversation on the subject of irresistible lifestyle. And today, specifically, I am focusing on making sure that you have your alone time. And whatever you got to do with that, we're going to talk more on that. And I want to remind you that you don't need to settle for being the average woman. You don't need to settle for being not confident. You don't need to settle for suppressing your feelings. You don't need to settle for always second guessing yourself. You don't need to settle for suppressing your opinions because you're so afraid that other people will not accept you. I am taking you in my 12-month Lovegodesss Academy journey, and I am turning you from gray duckling into a magnetic Lovegodesss, a woman who steps into her power, who steps into her authenticity, who steps into her sexuality, who completely reinvents herself using and tapping her sexuality and her dark feminine energy to facilitate that change. And I am walking you through my 4-step Lovegodesss method that I am teaching you in the Lovegodesss Academy, where we work with our shadows and with our lights, and we are becoming a boss by day and femme by night, and create our irresistible lifestyle, both sexually and in our social life. So today specifically, we are focusing on unlayering the understanding of irresistible lifestyle, the term that I keep using over and over and over. And today, your irresistible lifestyle talk is on the fact that having that time for yourself is so important. Whether you're gonna use it to just be quiet with yourself and meditate and quiet your thoughts and really get deep down with it, because that's what I use my alone time. I need a lot of space. In order to really get in touch with my feelings, question myself what's bothering me. So I personally love to go outside and walk in the woods, and through the process of moving my body, from movement of my body and blood still flowing, I am able to tap into my creative mind where my best ideas come in. That's why I take both of my phones. I take my business phone and my phone, because I record what I need. I dictate all the ideas as I'm walking, as I'm hiking, right? That's how I use my space, and I require a lot of space, and I require a lot of space in the morning for my meditation. I require a lot of space in the evening. I require a lot of space during the midday. I even got myself a separate apartment. That's how much space I require. Nothing wrong in my relationship. Otherwise, I would not be teaching you a Lovegodesss method. Where, by the way, you go to katyamelvin.com/academy to learn how you can sign up to Lovegodesss Academy to start your journey with me. But because I have my space, I truly believe that is the reason why I am successful, why I am able to take courageous steps and expand my belief system and really take the risks, big risks that I'm taking, is because I give myself space that I personally need. You may not need space. You may want that. I'm an introvert, believe it or not. I require a lot of time alone to recharge, reset, and replenish my energy. You might be an extrovert who gets the energy from people, and that's totally okay. And you're totally okay to go use your time alone differently. Time alone might mean for you time alone from your family, time inside of a social circle circle somewhere where you get recharged in a way, right? It could also mean taking that time to go do things that make you feel that inner cup, that inner like by yourself cup that you may not be able to do when you are with the family or with the kids or with your husband. This is something for you to do that you love to do by yourself, right? And this could easily be whatever that means for you. For me, though, it is my alone time. For me, I need those walks in the park. I need those hikes. I need those sitting under the trees. I need those sunset watching nights. And another thing that I do, and by the way, that plays into my dark energy, I go to the beach at night because I love stargazing. And I love being alone when I go to the beach. For some, they'll be like, what the? Isn't it not safe? No, it's totally safe, especially on the Outer Banks. I love going to the beach and listening to the waves and looking at the stars. And I sit on the beach. And that's when I get to, like, I meditate, I connect with myself. I get to have a lot of downloads on the beach specifically. Before I didn't care for water, but the more I lived by the water became my best friend. Water became such a cleansing experience for me after stress. So whatever that time alone means for you, I want for you to go and do those things. If you like rock climbing, go do that. If you like, I even travel alone, not because I don't like, and sometimes, yes, I need that time alone, especially after like a stressed period. A lot of times the reason why I travel alone is just because I can't wait on my husband. In the past, I have, like he's not last minute like that, and I am, and that's part of where we don't necessarily fully align, and it's totally okay, right? But I might go through really heavy period, very stressful period at work. And I'm like, I need to get out tomorrow. And that has happened multiple times. And I would book vacations within 3 days of making that decision. I wouldn't say vacation, I would say getaway. I need to be out quick. I need that massive reset. And again, it is doing that balanced work between masculine and feminine, between working and resting is so important, so you don't get to those extra moments where you're like, holy cow, my world is about to crash, like I'm about to have a mental breakdown, I need getaway, I need to remove myself out of this, whatever that is. I need to pattern interrupt. Like my recent one was my trip to New Orleans, where I went for 3 or 4 days. I just needed that. I was so busy. And usually it's something I can't plan. I can't plan for when hard stuff comes in my life, right? And I'm so blessed to have ability to do and live last minute like that. But the challenge is, in the past, I would be waiting on my husband to do something, go something, schedule something. It would never happen. So at some point, I just decided I will no longer be waiting. I will no longer be waiting for him. Yes, it's not nice of me, but who cares? Because as long as he's okay with it and he doesn't have hard feelings about it, and he doesn't, I need my fix, right? And I simply cannot wait for him to, because that never happens. Because the reason why I haven't gotten anywhere in life for so long is because I kept waiting. I kept waiting for someone to come and save me. I kept waiting for my husband to do something about us not having money. I kept waiting for my husband to set something up, to have a vacation, whatever, right? I was done waiting, and I decided I'm gonna do things myself. And that's part of me making a decision to not wait on my family. And because if I need it, and I fulfill that desire, and I come back all happy, and my family benefits from this, right? And then when we need to, we go on family vacation, right? So, and then we can plan that one slightly in advance with the proper planning. So this is my time alone, right? This is my example where I, first of all, don't want to wait for other people because that's not going to get me anywhere. But second, I do need that time for myself, and I in particular need a lot of space. So the progress, breakthroughs has always been done while being alone, right? Jesus meditated in a desert for 30 years or however long. I don't even know. I'm not too educated on that aspect of the story. Buddha meditated under a tree for a very long time. Like, all the wonderful things came when people were quiet within themselves alone, right? And I am operating in the same manner. I need my alone time for my breakthroughs. So important. So schedule your alone time. It's part of your irresistible lifestyle. It is that balance of ebbing and flowing in your life. It is balance of doing and resting, giving and receiving. It's part of that balance. And for me, when I'm alone, I'm in my receiving mode. I receive downloads. I receive blessings. I'm grateful. I am in my feminine. I'm resting. Feminine is resting, right? So important. Again, I want to remind you, don't settle for average. You deserve your alone time too. You deserve your irresistible lifestyle. You deserve epic sex. You deserve epic life. You are born to live big and beautiful and have wonderful relationships and have unlimited life and have this epic lifestyle of your choice and your dreams, and you are here and you can claim it for yourself. But first is decision, and then guidance, and then mentorship. That is why I created Lovegodesss Academy, which is a 12-month group coaching program where you can join me in to come from gray duckling and transform into irresistible, magnetic Lovegodesss. Lovegodesss, a woman who steps in her power and in her confidence and in her sexuality and claims what's hers. Come join me on Lovegodesss Journey, katyamelvin.com/Katya Melvin. And tomorrow we are continuing our conversation about irresistible lifestyle, and I will see you then. Ciao.